Hey guys, how are you? Grant right here. I am back here for another video and I am super happy to see you as always. Now, back by popular demand, you guys went crazy for my last reaction video to Morissette Amon, who I introduced to this channel as you guys introduced me to her. So we're going to be doing a follow-up today. Now, I received a boatload of requests, as many of you guys may have seen in the comments, but quite a few of you did request the same performance, which was never enough, from the same location that her last performance that I reacted to took place. So we're going to be reacting to her performance of Never Enough today. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, before I begin today's video, as always, if you are new here, welcome to this community. I am so happy to have you here. If you would please be so kind, hit that subscribe button. No, smash that subscribe button. There is tons of new content coming you don't want to miss. Give this video a thumbs up at the end and be sure to check my social handles in the drop down box below. Let's get into it.
I'm trying to hold my breath.
Wish 1075.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? My hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, and it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands can hold the world, and it'll never be enough, never be enough.
Wish exclusive on Wish 1075.
My God. I mean, that was... Woo! Bow Queen, Bow Queen. Humongous round of applause. That was breathtaking. Now that was definitely enough for me. Whew, man, oh my lord. I don't know if I was ready for that. Thank you to you guys for requesting that I react to this. This was breathtaking, like I said before. I have heard dozens upon dozens of people perform that song. It's a very, very, very difficult, challenging song, and a lot of singers, they do as good as they can, but a lot of singers do fall short. That was probably the best version I've heard as of yet of that song, and I'm just so grateful to have, come across it thanks to you guys. Before I dive into all of the technical vocal stuff, the one thing I want to point out in this particular performance with Morissette Amon is how much fun she had. I see in so many performances, and it's natural, it happens to me too, artists are very tense, very nervous, and it sort of shows in their posture, in their face, in just their ambience in the room. She was just so relaxed, so chill, and I loved at the end of the performance how she sort of let out a little laugh and just, slouched back into the chair. So just such a fun energy she has, and she does not take herself too serious. A lot of, especially a lot of the older singers, you notice a lot of them, and I'm not saying nobody has the right to, because you pay your dues, you pay your dues. But I feel a lot of artists forget to exude that light energy every now and then. And she is such a humble human being. And, just watching her facial expressions and her aura, like I said, you can just see how down to earth she is. And I love how she's just not afraid to, be herself. Even after have given the vocals she did, she's back down to herself, and, the playful, it's just, I love artists that are able to shut off the sort of, hard exterior they, exude when they're, giving really, really technical vocal, performances, and just go back into that really relaxed, chill, fun personality. And she did a great job at, showing that. Where do I start with that vocal performance? My God, I didn't think it could get any better than what I heard her do last time. This was a step above even what I heard her do last time. As I stated in my last reaction to her, the one thing that I noticed that just separates her from so many other of these girls in the music industry today is how developed her every area of her voice is. A lot of times, especially in the younger years, I've said before, singers will really, really have to force their lower notes. I never had a problem with this because I'm naturally a lower voice. I had to really work on getting the top of my range in tip-top shape. But with her lower register is so well developed. And one of the main key components that lets you know when a singer is developed in a specific range is if they can produce vibrato in that area of their voice. A lot of times a singer can what is called clip a note, but they can't hold it, they can't sustain it with natural, healthy vibrato. And I'm guilty of it too. A lot of times toward the tip top of my range, when I'm really pushing it, I can clip the note. I cannot sustain it with vibrato. In younger years I could, but the voice naturally drops. So you have to learn how to do it differently with different technique. And technique is what helps you, doing that even as you age. With her, with the lower notes, you heard that really, really nice vibrato that she had. Like I said, gorgeous tone, very even, not push, not force, not hoarse, it was perfect, absolutely perfect. And like I said, she is just such a natural at it. There's no tension, there's no sign of tension whatsoever. Just every part of her voice just is so natural and so elegant in the execution. Her execution, her pronunciation, I could go on and on. Every part of this performance was just absolutely flawless. And it was so pleasant to listen to. She's such a naturally emotive singer. A lot of times with singers, great technique is one thing, and this girl has probably, one of the best techniques I've heard in recent years. But it's another thing when a singer is able to be a technically, a technically sound musician while also being an emotive singer. I said this in another video, a couple videos about other singers, and she's another one. She's able to balance it out. She's able to do both. She can give you the technique. She can, serve you those flawless, really, really healthy, even balanced vocals while still giving you that nice distortion, giving you those growls, healthy growls. There's a difference between, shouty growls and healthy growls. She does the healthy growls. There's nothing wrong with any of them, but her technique was very, very good during that distortion. But as I said, she's able to give you both at the same time, and that's really, really not an easy thing to do. A lot of times singers will go overboard, and I was guilty of this in my 20s. I would go to the point of losing my voice because I got so wrapped up in performances that I would, I would get to the point of screaming. But she knows how to control herself, and she knows how to give you that emotion, how to connect with her audience, engage everybody while still keeping her technique and keeping her professionalism on point and intact during the entire performance, and that is admirable. As I stated during the last video, she did this without any studio enhancement. She did this on a radio show, okay? Regular mic, no pitch correction, no auto-tune, and I'm not saying anything. We all use it in certain occasions during certain recordings, but she was able to produce this level of vocal mastery all on her own. And how many other singers today can we say that about? Oh, wait. And once again, she is just such an underrated musician, singer, vocalist, songwriter. She's just, it's so sad that we have musicians like this, not pop stars. We have actual musicians like this that don't get the kind of recognition they deserve, that these, mainstream acts that have absolutely zero talent and most times zero brain do get just because of gimmicks. Like I always say, it's always about gimmicks. If you want, mass popularity 9 times out of 10, you got to have a gimmick. And if you don't, you end up underground, and, it's a shame, but it's a reality. And that's why I'm so glad you guys let me know about these amazing artists like her, because I'm always eager to discover amazing talent as a singer myself. It's just such a treat, getting introduced to other amazing, talents that don't get, the props they deserve as well. So another huge round of applause for Morissette Amon. What a gem. Absolute brilliance. I can't even, like I said, I can't say enough good about her. I am so excited to be on this Morissette journey now. There is going to be many more reactions to her. You guys stay tuned. And as always, if you want me to react to more from her, let me know the performance, and we will do it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, today for this reaction video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Once again, hit that subscribe button. I have tons of new content coming you don't want to miss. If you're new here and you wish to support this channel, you can do 2 things. You can find me on Patreon, subscribe for a low monthly premium to have inclusive access on content from me you ain't gonna find nowhere else. And or you can send me a donation via Cash App. My Cash App details will be listed in the drop down box below. And you guys know the deal. If you want me to react to something, leave those requests in the comments down below and I will add them to the lineup. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep the positivity going. We need all we can get in this world. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.